Right. So in this Excel sheet, I have data that has been exported from uh, temperature logger that is on the field taking data from me. So I have several data points from April 2023 to December 2023. Now I want to analyze this data or group this data such that I have the average for all the temperature that has been taken for a particular day. So for example, in April, we have temperature on 23rd April 2023. This was taken at 10:28, 10:20, 10:38, 10:48, 10:58, 11:08, up till about let's see the last point. Yeah, up till about 11:58 p.m. That's 23:58 hours. That is on the 23rd, and then on the 24th, it starts from 0.08 a.m. up to, I think we have about 144 data points on the 24th. Yeah, 11:58. So there's a lot of data to be using basic average function in Excel for. So we're using the pivot table form function. So to do this, I'm going to select all the data I have here. And on my keyboard, all I'm doing is holding down the shift key and then using the arrow keys down. So I'm going to add a control and then end to it so that I select all the data in the data range I have up to 14th December, 12 p.m. Okay. So now to find the average for the various days, I'll just go to insert on my Excel. On your basic Excel sheet or application, you are going to have file home insert up to the help. In mine, I have other tools here, but you should have the pivot function in the basic Excel. So I'll just hit the pivot function and I'll go to from table or range. The range has already been selected, but I want to choose where I want the pivot table to be placed. I don't want it in the same sheet. I want it to go into a new worksheet. So I'll select the new worksheet. That will go into a new worksheet. This is the sheet 2. So let me name this as my raw data and then processed data. Okay. So now on the sheet 2, these are the fields. The date is going to be constant, and so we're going to keep that at the row section. And then we'll be finding the average for the various parameters that have been taken. So like the temperature, so that will go into the value section, but I want the average. So this is the sum of the temperature. So the sum of all temperature recorded in April. Once I want the average, I'll click the drop down here, go to the value field settings, and then another type of calculation, I want the average. And that is what we have here. If I want the counts or the number of data that the logger was able to take, I'll just go to counts and you can see the number of data it took. In April, we had 1090 data. So if you want to break this down to the various days, you can just use this button. So on 23rd, I had 82 data points, 24th, 144, that way. Within the 23rd, if I want to see the various data points, I can find it out here. So now I want to keep the group. So there we go. I don't want the counts, I want the average for all the data points. So that is the average for the temperature. And then I can do the same for the sensor depths. So sensor depths, I just find the average. Alright. In fact, all these data I can use, can reduce this to 2 decimal places. It's not simple. See, I'm just dragging that to this point. When I can scroll, yeah, it's already giving the average. Oh, this is in sum. So I want the average. Let me change this to average. And I can do the same for the water depths. So I have the average for the various parameters. Within the various months, I can further find the data I need. Alright, I hope this helps. So I can group this also to two decimal place. And this is well. And that's that for pivot table.